Welcome back to Monica's Pod. My name is Monica. We are back officially. Oh my days. It's been so long. I can't even count. But yeah, that's to tell you that this podcast thing is not so easy. Requires a lot of planning, putting yourself together, but here we are. Your first apologies in case you're hearing some background noise. I'm in a place where there's a construction happening and it's becoming a menace, but let's pray and hope that we will be able to push what you need to push across. First and foremost, guys, thank you so much for the feedback you gave me on the previous episode with Feminine Fire. I had my best friend along, Ngugi. I hope you followed her House of Shigi. It was such an amazing conversation. I hope you guys loved it. And I got your feedback. I hear you, I listen, and that's why I'm here in this way that you're seeing me. And we have better conversations lined up for you. Consistency is something I'm working on. I'm learning. I mean, you learn as you go. That's all that matters. So anyway, let's hop on to it. Have you been checking in? Please tell me, have you been? Because I've been busy. I'm in the financial sector, and it's just been a crazy run with the end of H1. So just closing that has been quite stressful. My job is not very old, quite new at the job. Not very new, but not new in the financial sector, but new in the role that I have now. So it's been a ride, but a good one. So today I'm alone. I don't have anyone with me today. I want to have a conversation with you, and it's something I listened to a while back, and actually it's something that my grandfather has ever spoken about. It has never left my brain, and it was all about the compass. So I'll dive straight into it and give you just 5 highlights of the compass. And in this episode, I want to talk about finding yourself through a compass. I mean, you need to know your compass. What's your compass? What's your true north? Yeah, I actually like that. What's your true north? And I have several just 5 points on what to look out for. And the first thing in finding your compass or your true north is finding, where are you on the map? So where are you currently on the map? That's the first thing you need to ask yourself. Where are you on the map? Like in the entire map of your whole life, where are you now? And how do you know where you are? That's a self-awareness thing. That comes with a lot of self-awareness, a lot of being in tune with yourself, being in tune with the world as well, understanding what's happening in the world and acknowledging what's happening in the world versus what's happening within you, how you're feeling, how it is affecting you. Like now, there's a lot of political instability in Kenya. And I mean, we are in that season, but it doesn't need to affect you. You need to know how to merge the two, merge your life with it. Like now, I'm also in it. Yeah. I mean, if I had the chance to, I would be out there, but I'm always on my phone. I mean, we have to ensure that we keep the government accountable. So let me just leave it at that. I don't want to go into politics. But where are you on the map? That is self-awareness. Where are you? Am I lost? Am I found? If you're lost, fine, acknowledge it. And then find the next step, which is, where are you going? So where are you on the map? Where are you going? What's the direction? Are you going north, east, south, west? What does it mean in where you're going? But before we even get to what does it mean, it's where are you going? Find a direction. Just find it. You have to go forward, move forward. You're not going back. I'm not going back to my teenage. I'm going forward. So where are you going? What's the direction? What do you want? And you don't have to know it. It doesn't have to be a full picture that you already know. I don't know where I'm going. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this podcast, but I know my next step. I know what I want tomorrow. I know what I want in 2 months. I know what I want in 3 months. I know what I want at the end of the year. That's all that matters. You don't have to know the full picture. Just the next step. Where are you going? After you know where you're going, where you are, where you're going, then it's your why. Why am I going where I'm going? And I think even why should be up above there. But because you're talking about the compass and a map, I feel like where is the first place to start with. But once you find where you are and where you're going, find your why. Why am I even going where I'm going? Why am I even doing a podcast? Why am I doing Monicast? Why am I even taking time to shoot content for you? There's so many people out there who have similar things you can learn from. But why am I doing what I'm doing? It's because I know what I want at the end of it all. I'm learning how to communicate through this podcast. I'm learning people, I'm meeting people, I'm networking, I'm sharing a piece of my wisdom with someone who's going to be touched. So know your why. Why are you doing what you are doing? How do you do that? Journal. You don't have to have the vision. Journal. Through that journal, you can write your points. I'll give you a story, short one. Just before we closed H1, I had some deliverables. H1 closes in June. So around May, my boss was like, I want you to just give me something 3 things you'd be able to deliver by the end of H1. Just 3 things. They don't have to be so big. Just 3 things that you're planning to do. And I was like, oh my days, okay, I have the 3. I gave the 3 at that instant. But then later on, I went back and I'm like, wait, I gave the 3, but do I even know how I'm gonna do this? And I had to write down. I journaled. I went back to that journal. I journaled. I think I journaled like 3 days later. I went back to that journal, and looking at it, I was journaling and saying, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna write the 3 points. I wrote them down, and I'm like, God, please help me know how to do this. I don't even know who to talk to start with, because I have to collaborate with various people. Help me do this, and I wrote the 3 of them. At the end of the H1, I was able to at least do something on each one of them. They were not all fully done, but I could tick off and say, I've done this with that, I've done this with that, I've done this with that. Just journaling starts there. You don't have to have the full vision. Journal something, write down something, put it down in writing. They say that once you think something, if you put it down in writing, it sort of sticks. So put it down in writing. So we've said, where are you? Where are you going? Why are you going where you're going? And my 4th point is, who's coming with you? Who's your tribe? Who's your crew? You can drop a tribe member, you can pick up a tribe member at any point in your life. But who's coming with you? That's a big point, because the people around you determine a lot of what you do, a lot of the decisions that you make in life. So who's coming with you? I'll leave that there. I mean, straight to the point. Where are you on the map? I hope now you got that. I know where I am. I'm doing bad or I'm doing good. You already know. Be true to yourself in that. I say tune into your intuition, so you already know where you are. Where are you going? You don't have the clear picture, but you know your next step. I need to apply for a job, or I need to move my life to the next level. Maybe I need to fix my relationship with my family. Whatever it is, where are you going? And then the 3rd thing, why are you doing what you're doing? So why do I even want to look for a job? Do I want the money? So then you're looking for a job for the money. Do I want purpose? Then I'm changing my job because I want purpose. Or maybe I'm going into self-employment because I want purpose. Why are you doing what you're doing? So where are you? Where are you going? Why are you doing what you're doing? Who's coming with you? And the last point is, how do you handle the storms that come? In the midst of you looking for yourself, in the midst of you finding your tribe, the storms will come in life. Not everything will be linear. As I was executing the 3 things that I committed, storms came in. You'll have so many people who don't want you to execute smoothly. There are variables, and things that come through. I mean, it's normal. Life happens. But do you blame other people or do you take on the challenge head on? Don't blame anyone. It's you. You committed. It's you. You wrote down in your journal. You know where your direction is. You're the owner of that map. So don't blame anyone. What I would say is develop a framework and tools that will help you to make decisions quickly. Have a framework of how you want to make decisions. And the best way to know or to develop a framework is through your values. And that goes back to the first point of self-intuition, self-awareness. If you know your values, I know I'm not supposed to be, for example, I know I'm not supposed to be at home late, maybe by 11, because if I sleep later than 11, I won't be able to execute my next day activities. Then make decisions with your values. If your friend invites you out at night, then you know how to say no. I mean, you say no because you know your why. So the framework to make decisions quickly and get out of storms of life is have values, integrity. What are your core values? And that core values of Monicast Paul is authenticity. I love that value. For us, we're authentic. We don't have everything. We are not there yet. I'm not coming to you because I have it all figured out. No, I'm coming to you because I want to grow myself. I want to move myself from point A to point B. I'm in this space. I know where I am now. I'm struggling with Monicast. Consistency is a problem, but I know what I want, which is I want to give you consistent content. I want to explore and learn so that I come here and give you amazing content that will inspire you. And I want to deliver it authentically to you. I also want to come out to you bold. So I know the values, and that's all that matters. If anything around me does not go with that value, then I know what to do about it. Last and a bonus point is be the compass yourself. Trust the decisions you're making. Trust yourself. Sometimes along the way, we get people who are way ahead of us, who did it before us. We feel like, oh my God, I'm not enough. Or maybe the storms of life come in and you drop the ball. Be accountable. Have someone you're accountable to, but at the end of the day, be accountable to yourself. It is you, it is your growth, it is your life. So trust the decisions you're making and then be accountable to yourself. If you said by 11, I need to be in bed, for example, I'm using that example, I don't know why, but if I said I'm going to be in bed by 11 and I make a mistake of not doing that, then I'm accountable to myself, saying that I didn't do probably something I needed to do the next day because I did this and that. So you have to know how to compensate that. Be accountable to yourself. Trust the decisions you're making. Sometimes the decisions you make may impact you. Not every choice is a good choice. And sometimes we don't know. I mean, this is life. The variables are there. But trust yourself. Be the compass. Find your true north. These are the ways that I've been able to find my truth north. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you loved this episode. Let me know what works for you. Let me know the framework that you feel you can adopt from this. Let me know if this helped you. Please subscribe to our YouTube, share with your friends, invite your friends over to listen to this. Someone might get something. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.